Hey guys, Team Ross here, bringing you guys another Pokemon video. Like I said, I wasn't able to bring you guys a video yesterday because it was just too crazy of a day for me to be able to do that, you know, with the Super Bowl, and I went to a Super Bowl party and stuff like that, so I just didn't really have time. I was doing a lot, so here's that video from yesterday. Since my next round hasn't started and you guys already see me beat Nick, so I'm just going to do a regular Pokemon video because I was testing out some of my new Pokemon. I had EV trained 14 dudes, so I leveled up most of them, and I figured I would use some of them and just challenge random people in my acquaintances and see if anybody would accept. And most of the people who did were pretty trash, so I was very disappointed, but there was a couple that were pretty good matches, and this is actually one of them here. And as you can see, he has pretty much a OU team, and I'm pretty much using I'm using 2 OU Pokemon or 3 OU Pokemon too, so I can't really say much, but it was more of me just using some Pokemon that I really wanted to try. And I definitely wanted to try this Mega Blastoise because I had gotten a Squirtle with 4 egg moves via a Wonder Trade, so I figured I would try him out, and he's actually pretty disgusting. The build I got on him is just 252 and 252 in special attack speed, and yeah, he's just gross. So I'm going to start off with Plant Guy, who of course is my Ferrothorn, and it's against his Charizard. And for some reason I thought Ferrothorn had Sturdy for a minute. I wasn't thinking, I know it has thorns, but I was just like, oh yeah, this thing has Sturdy, so I can just put out my Stealth Rocks. It's going to help me. No, because I'm dumb. That's why I did that, because I'm dumb. And I should have actually switched to the Blastoise here, and I would have been in a way better position, but down goes my Plant Guy. Now I cannot really tank any of his stuff. So I'm going to go out with my Nidoqueen here, aka Nidoking. So this is Choice Scarf, so he could be pretty much faster than anything. And I'm going to go with the Thunderbolt, but he switches to the Mamoswine, predicting that. So I got to switch out here because I can't go for my Fire Burst. I'm going to go out with Mr. Fantastic, predicting the Earthquake. It was pretty obvious there. This is new and approved Mr. Fantastic, by the way. So I'm going to go with the Will-O-Wisp to try to stop him from being able to do this kind of stuff. But he's going to go with the Icicle Crash. And actually, Mr. Fantastic was pretty hungry, so he ate all of those ice cream pops. And he's going to heal up with the leftovers I got on him. This, of course, is a bold Rotom. And he's very, very tanky. So he's going to go back out with the Charizard, thinking I'm going to go with the Will-O-Wisp again. But of course, there was no point in doing that. So I'm actually going to go with the Hydro Pump, be able to take out quite a bit of Charizard's life here. I'm going to heal up a little bit more. I'm almost full. And I am so happy because his drought ended that turn when I knew he was going to go with the Solar Beam either way. So he's going to go back out with the Mamoswine, and I'm going to go with the Volt Switch because I knew it would kill the Charizard. But of course he switches back because he wants to get that sun out there. So I'm just going to go with the Hydro Pump, and I'm actually going to be able to take out this Mamoswine. He's not running Focus Sash on it, which kind of surprised me. I was really expecting the Focus Sash, and I just went with the safe play anyways, going with that. And he's going to send back out this Charizard, which is going to get the drought, and he's going to get the Solar Beam off. Though I wasn't sure if I would survive it or not, but I end up surviving it with barely any health, so I'm going to be able to take out this Charizard and have a pivot. So I'm pretty happy about that. So as you can see there, he goes down pretty well. And this Rotom's actually able to take out 2 guys by himself. So now I'm up 5-4, and I'm pretty happy about that without, you know, with just using my Rotom. So he doesn't know what else movesets I have. He knows I have Thunderbolt, but I mean, that's not going to really do too much. So I'm going to go out with the Hunchback, which is of course my Honchkrow. I figured he would go with the Dragon Dance here, predicting me to go Sucker Punch, but I'm not that dumb, so I'm actually going to go with the Foul Play that is now +1 on top of what he did. So I'm going to be able to take out half his life via that multi-scale, which means it would have killed him. So I figured Sucker Punch would kill him, and the only way he wouldn't go with anything is if he was Dragon Dancing again, which I kind of predicted he wouldn't. So I'm going to be able to get that Moxie up, be happy about it. And he's going to end up sending out his Greninja, and I pressed the wrong button. I meant to press the sucker punch, and I actually ended up pressing foul play because I was halfway paying attention. I was kind of watching something on TV at the same, or not something on TV, but I was talking to Vin in guitar, and I actually pressed the wrong button. So I'm gonna just go out. I know he turned it to electric. I know I'm gonna be faster, so I'm just gonna go with the earth power here and be able to take out this Greninja pretty easily. And he has to know at this point that I'm scarfed, so he's just gonna throw out Gengar, so I can't hit it. I'm gonna switch out. There's no point in me using Earth Power again, so I'm going to go out to Mr. Fantastic as a pivot. So I figure he's going with the Shadow Ball, which he does. So Mr. Fantastic's actually going to go down here, which I'm okay with. I'm not too upset because he already did his job. So I'm going to go out with Dat Cannon, who of course is my Mega Blastoise. And once again, I want to thank that random guy who Wonder Traded me the Squirtle with Aura Spear, Dragon Pulse, and Water Spout. Though I'm not using Water Spout because I think that Water Pulse is just a little bit better with this set. And I want to fit Dark Pulse in, but I kind of need Rapid Spin. So he's going to get paralyzed. I'm going to use Dragon Pulse, and this thing is House, but it just doesn't kill him. So I figure he's going to go with the Lightning Bolt again. I'm just going to go out with my Nidoqueen. I know I'll probably be faster than this Gengar because of that Choice Scarf, so I'm just going to take my chances, and I actually am. So I'm going to be able to take this out, though if I realized what his last Pokemon was, and I don't know why, I would have just went with the Thunderbolt. That way I could have just took out this Skamari with one hit instead of having to take 2 hits. But, yeah, so I'm going to Ice Beam it here. This is going to take a couple more turns because I'm just dumb. I'm just dumb. So, yeah, he's going to Brave Bird me, which is going to do not even half, which I'm surprised about because Nidokeen's not very danky at all. He's going to heal up using his leftovers. I'm just going to switch out Nidoqueen, and I was planning on switching back in Nidoqueen, but I wasn't sure why I never did. I should have. I should just switch them back in right here instead of going for the... I forgot what move I go for. I think I go for the Aura Sphere. Yeah, I go for the Aura Sphere. I was hoping that it would just kill him, but he's going to protect. I should have just switched to the Nidoking. I would have been happy. Everything would have been good. But he's going to protect that. I'm going to actually just go for it again because there's no point in not going for it again. He's going to Roost even though I'm paralyzed, so he's going to be faster no matter what. So I didn't understand that. And yeah, it's going to put him down the sturdy because of the crit. And he's actually just going to Brave Bird and kill himself because I guess that's the only way to go out, right? Go out in style if you're gonna go out. So yeah, that was a pretty good battle I had just against a random guy. And I really enjoyed it. Mega Blastoise is a house. I didn't even get to use most of my team in this battle because it was pretty lopsided, but I mean, that was probably one of the best I got. I did lose to one guy because of a miss. I missed my Volt Switch. I missed my Volt Switch, so I lost. If I would have hit that Volt Switch, I would have won. But no, I've never seen it happen in the history of forever. He had an Asmodee out, and he belly drummed on me switching, so that was really good. And I literally went and did Volt Switch, and I missed. So if I would have hit that, I would have been able to kill the Asmodee. I would have been able to switch out because Mr. Fantastic actually survived the Aqua Tail with Belly Drum, and I would have been able to kill it. Instead, it ended up like taking out 3 of my dudes, so I couldn't stop it. I had nothing to stop it, so it was very disappointing. I was very upset, and yeah, never missed a Volt Switch before. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, I will see you guys later.